Welcome to the Angel Aura. I'm Nia, and if this reading right here found you, if this eye was looking at you in your feed, it means that your third eye is opening up, or maybe it has been doing so for a long time. So you are starting to see beyond the physical. You are having the supernatural perception of things. This could mean many different things depending on your situation, but I'm trying to get a collective message from your spirit team and your higher selves to tell you what you are supposed to do with this gift. It's a psychic gift. So your other gifts might be peaking as well. You're not just seeing things other people can't. You're also hearing things maybe other people can't hear. You're feeling things, I might have said that already, or you are having encounters, a lot of synchronicities and things you can't quite explain. Maybe you're feeling presences of energies. So many different things come to mind. So you will probably see, as confirmation after this reading, an eye in whatever way resonates with your energy. Watch out for eye symbolism. And isn't there a song called The Eye in the Sky? Watch the sky. You will see things in the clouds. You will see symbols there, or you will see light phenomena like similar to the northern lights or rainbow auras, maybe shooting stars or some twinkling light sources that you can't quite make sense of. And it has happened to you before, and some of you might have not noticed. Also, birds. This happened to me the other day, and it was a bit eerie. It was like in a Hitchcock film, but in a good way, the best way possible. Sorry, I got distracted because a white butterfly was just flying past my window. And I wanted to tell you what happened to me is that all of a sudden, this massive flock of birds started to appear right on top of me, and they were making a lot of noise. I knew this was a sign, so signs from above. Your guides are really trying to make their presence known to you, and they are giving you, the direction and the messages you need. Some of you, you might be feeling a bit confused because this is new to you, or you can't, figure out what it all means. You do see it, you do feel it, you do hear it, but you're not quite sure what it means. Let me tell you, everything, no matter how crazy it might appear to you, does have a deeper meaning. Everything has a higher purpose. So what I recommend is you write these things down and you do research. You look up, what does this angel number mean? And even if it's not a popular traditional angel number like 1111 or 333, if you see specific numbers, look them up. If you see animals, especially in the clouds, or like somewhere else, or if animals come close to you, look up their meaning, what they represent as an animal totem or a spirit animal. Your dreams, I'm not sure if everyone here has good sleep. Let me tell you, if you are struggling with that, I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving you medical health advice, I'm giving you spiritual advice as a medium. But if you struggle at nighttime, this might be a spiritual blockage, and I'm inviting you to kind of make friends with the nighttime, which can be a very painful time for those of us who have a lot of burdens to carry. But if you just accept the darkness and make it your friend, if you realize that that is the time where all the distractions around you become so silent, so quiet, become inexistent, that your psychic portals in your body, and your third eye is a psychic portal, that they open up, you will get a lot of answers and a lot of comfort and a lot of guidance. Also, your spirit team is telling you. And when I say spirit team, this could be your guardian angel, this could be some divine being that you resonate with, your higher self, an ancestor, a passed on loved one, whoever you feel a connection to. I'm telling you, if before you go to sleep, you set a clear intention and you speak to them and you tell them, please send me clear and repeating signs as an answer, they will. It might take them a while, but they will do it. And you might have a dream or a dream visitation. And that being said, here the word vision is on this card, vision. There is something that might have been revealed to you recently that caused you a lot of pain, or maybe this is a pattern all throughout your life, that you are just someone who is very awake. You're not asleep, you're not wearing, glasses. You see the harsh reality of what's going on this planet, or this will soon happen, right? So something uncomfortable, something painful has been or will be revealing itself to you. You might think this is a curse, a bad luck, and I understand why it feels that way, but see it as a gift. You are someone, you're not one of the sheeple, you're not one of the young souls, you're a wise old soul, and you are receiving this key as well. Do you see this key down here? And there is a snake that goes right through the key, which looks like a blue ribbon, as kind of the same color as my top, which is a weird coincidence, because color blue will be a sign for you. Blue is Archangel Michael. Blue can be a divine masculine energy. Blue is very soothing. You'll get a key. And now I'm going to pull some more cards. Just know that with this teardrop here, your pain, your hardships, they unlock gifts for you. And I don't know why it has to be that way, but as souls we come to planet Earth for spiritual growth, and spiritual growth only happens when the ego is crushed, when the facade, the hard tough shell is cracked open and the light can hit us. So know that what you have been going through can be a catalyst for not just a spiritual awakening, but for you receiving spiritual tools and, improving your psychic gifts in order to help other people like you. Watch out. Color green is also a sign for you. And let me know if I should do a crown chakra reading, because color purple is related to the crown chakra. So if you feel drawn to indigo, kind of purplish bluish tones, that could also be a sign that your third eye is opening. And it's not always that spectacular when you are clairvoyant or clairaudient. For some people it is, but for the vast majority it's not that all of a sudden there is this, galactic being standing right in front of them that no one else can see, or that they hear words other people can't hear and they are perfectly clear and make sense. It's not always that. What's happening to you is probably that you have memories coming back to you, possibly from past lives or from the life between lives, where you made a plan as a soul for this incarnation, or your ancestors, angels and guides and the divine are constantly speaking to you, and you might be starting to hear. Now, they use tools as well to reach you, so that song lyrics, or that's messages like this one you are listening to right now, or random strangers talking to you. It's no joke, this often happens in films when like a homeless person holds up a sign and there is this message on a sign, a cryptic sign, or like a spooky or airy fairy sign. That's a message, right? That's a message. Watch out for those things. As I've been saying, repeated angel numbers, color codes, you know what you have been seeing. Feel free to share if you have questions. I'll try and answer them for you. So please, Spirit team, what do my viewers need to know? Also, they're talking about wind, the element, the wind. Do you work with elemental energy? And I also see smoke. What's this? I'm showing you the card first. heal. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful, because we have a blue candle on here, blue. And we have yellow flowers. We have a little snail on here with a house and some mushrooms. So you are healing. You will be shown ways in which you can heal yourself, so that afterwards you have the tools to heal other people. Many of us chosen ones and earth angels and light workers, we come here and we agree to go through a lot of pain and darkness, so that we learn what it is like to have that kind of suffering, so that we learn to be compassionate with others who go through it, and most importantly, so that we learn how to find the cure. And the cure is in the pain. If you keep avoiding your pain, if you don't address it, if you don't do the shadow work, if you try to escape it, you will never learn. So look at those shadows, look at your deepest wounds, sit with them, don't try to change them immediately. See, what is the lesson I'm learning here? Or is this maybe karma that I have inherited from my ancestors? Am I the curse breaker in my lineage? You definitely are. So what is giving you the hardest time in your life is your key to receiving amazing gifts, so that you can help yourself and others. And some of us, we are not, no one is really human. We are just human for a few incarnations. But what I'm saying is, you might be completely being entirely. You might be in preparation to become a spirit guide, or to become some kind of angelic being, or maybe you are, maybe from another planet, and in the future you want to help out humans who struggle with your issues. And you can only be the best teacher if you had to learn the lesson yourself. And that will give you so much empowerment if you adopt this mindset. It's another key. It's another step towards your healing. You will heal. It takes time. It goes very slowly, but it's incredibly powerful. And someone has been praying for you, someone who loves you dearly, and you might be thinking, I don't have anyone in my life. You might not, but there are amazing people out there who pray for the lost souls, who pray for people who have no one. There are monks and nuns and other people just praying for people in darkness. And you have so many loving beings in the ethereal realms who love you, and I feel like someone has lit a candle for you. Someone is really there for you, seeing your struggles. But please be proud of yourself that you took on this tough thing. And I don't know what your main issue is, but it's causing you tears and heartbreak. But you are the healer, okay? Don't look for it elsewhere. It will manifest. Help from the outside will manifest as soon as you realize that it's coming from you. You will heal, and you are here for a reason. You're on a mission, and you will pass on this knowledge either in this lifetime or in the next. So let me pull some more cards for you. I'm going to pull one more from this deck, which is called the Anatomy of a Witch, by the way. And that being said, that's a message for you. You're probably being, persecuted to some extent. People don't get you. You don't fit in. And if you speak to them about these things, about what goes beyond the physical, you're either ridiculed or marginalized or whatever. You're not part of the group of young souls. You're definitely not part of the group of the lower vibrational souls. You are someone completely different. You might be a hermit, or a magician or a high priestess. Like, you are different, and that's good. That's a compliment. And there are not many people like you, but there are many other souls like you. They just might not be in the same space. But the more you take confidence in who you are and that your pain has purpose, the more doors will open up to you, and the more like-minded people you will find. So this is the card I pulled. Experience. That's exactly the message. So if you've been watching me for a while, I say things and then they appear in the card. You are a healer. You are definitely someone who wants to pass on your healing knowledge, your healing skills, your healing tools, and your compassion to other people. But first you have to learn to give it to yourself. And also, I know this is very tough, and it feels very lonely and so crushing, and I'm speaking from experience, but you won't get the helping hand, probably, for the vast majority of you, from your surroundings. You might be feeling very abandoned or disappointed, or, maybe it's quite the opposite. You get criticism and, hurdles and just nastiness thrown at you from other people. Those are spiritual attacks, by the way, because, the dark side does not want for this spiritual shift to happen on this world. Don't let that stop you. Take it as a compliment. But know that you are definitely receiving help from above, and it's your ancestors. So look at your pains. And many of you might not have a lot of information about who your grandparents, great-grandparents were, but look at your parents. Where did they fail? How did they pass on their pain to you? You can learn so much about this, and take it as encouragement, as I've been saying. Trust and believe that in the ethereal realms you're getting so much support. So if all of a sudden you're starting to feel a little bit better, even though you've just been so down, and do you see this big rainbow here on my wall? That might be a sign for you. If you see little things like that, it's energy, carries energy. It's your ancestors rooting for you and doing the best they can. And let's just get some more tangible advice for you here, because this was very spiritual, but you are a very spiritual person, and people who are incredibly spiritual, they struggle in the material sense, in the 3D. So, financial security, societal success, relationships, all of those. If you struggle with that, it means you're definitely a chosen one. We're not here for the fun. We're not young souls. We're old souls. We have done all of that. We are here now for enlightenment and growth, and to become more developed beings who then help from the higher realms. You might not have to come here anymore. You might be about to break this incarnation cycle. Okay. This card just flipped over, and I love that for you. I love it for us, because I'm really resonating with this myself. You're not alone. There are other people like you. 11, Justice. Do you see this? Seraphim wings. Angelic assistance. So you can talk to your guardian angel. You will receive signs. I have doubts all the time, but I'm not ashamed of it. I tell my guardian angel, are you really with me? Show me a sign. And he always does. So you can do the same. You are so wrapped up in an angel's wings. And, it's the devil who wants to make you believe that you are a victim, that you are hopeless, that you are cursed, that you are lost. That's the devil whispering that into your ear. That's a lie. That's a deception. You're just going through boot camp here. And you're about to graduate and take the rewards with you if you seek for, the cure in the pain, which is understanding it or just valuing these sensations. Let me ask what your specific skill is, but do you see this sword here and has kind of wobbly? Those are frequencies. And also these look like aura colors to me. I see auras, but not with my regular eyes. I see them with my third eye. So you might be starting to see colors as well. It's weird to me. I taste colors and I hear colors. If you are a musician, if you're really into music, you will understand what I'm talking about. Sorry, wrong deck. So what's the help or the really tangible piece of advice? Number 4 is on the ceiling. So number 4 also looks like the astrological sign of Jupiter. Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, expansion. Trust and believe that everything is not as it seems, while in your 3D life things might be, just feel so crippled, or might be fading away, and you might become very brittle, or powerless. But spiritually you're growing, and you know this. portal energy. 7 of Swords. Okay, yeah, you are definitely a lone wolf. Is this a desert fox, or what are these animals called? Let me just look at the number 56. This is 5 of Swords energy as well. This is a desert. You are not living your full potential yet when it comes to your gifts, because you have to get away from where you are currently at. Where you're currently at is not a fruitful place for you to bloom and blossom. So if you are in a relationship that is affecting your energies, if you are in a work situation that is just keeping you from, you know, being who you are meant to be, or if this is the country you're living in, the part of your country that you're living in, or whatever, or your body, know that this is about to change. You're about to make a move, but this move will only manifest in your life, and there is nothing you have to do for it. It will happen. It will naturally fall into place. But what you need to do is to change your mindset. Stop identifying as a victim, as someone who's cursed, as someone who's powerless, as someone who's unsuccessful. You are spiritually extremely successful. You're not lonely, you're unique, okay? Do everything I said in the beginning, and then things will fall into place for you. You are here on such a powerful mission. Let me ask about the mission. Oh wow, I love this. The Wheel of Fortune. Who of you has been subscribed to my other channels for long enough that you know what this card means to me? Let me know in the comments. But for everyone, this is a message, the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? Do you see this? Do you see this symbolism? 2 hands. Usually you do not have 2 hands in a Wheel of Fortune card. Look at this. Look at that. That is so powerful. Watch out for hands as symbols. You'll be seeing eyes and hands, right? Oh, I love this reading so much. And there is an open portal. And I kind of forgot my question a bit, but wasn't I talking about your mission? You are a healer, you are a light worker, and you might be saying, I'm not, or I'm trying to be, but I don't have success. You know, in the spiritual industry, which I hate this term, there are so many like frauds and so many people with gifts, but they are ego driven. Like all these people asking for, I don't know, $500 for one healing session. That's not who you want to be. Those are not chosen ones. They are on the wrong path. You know, you're not here to make profit out of other people's suffering, and you're not here to have your ego satisfied. You've been through that. You've done that in past lifetimes. You are here to just be a genuine, helpful soul, and that will fulfill you so much more than getting all the empty praise from other people, okay? Because quality and quantity is not the same. So you don't want to have a huge crowd cheering you on, satisfying your ego. You want a few souls that are so grateful to you for your help that it will give you good karma and energy, and this is definitely taking place. You might not be touching 100,000 people's lives, but if you help out one soul, if you really make a change on that path, it will come with so many blessings for your soul, okay? And this blessing is definitely you reaching a much higher level when it comes to your soul's evolution. So you becoming some kind of guide, angelic being, I don't know, helper in the ethereal realms when you're done with this lifetime. And you definitely making more significant and genuine and loving connections with kind souls. Okay? Get ready to start passing on the help, but also help yourself first, okay? Things will fall into place for you, but stop looking for attention where you're not getting it. Stop wanting to satisfy your ego. Assume your role, be proud, and ask for guidance from above, and you will be giving the guidance to other people like you. I hope this all makes sense. I want to pull at least one angel number for you now. And there's something else, like for some reason, I really wanted to show you this crystal. I love clear quartz, I love mountain quartz. It looks a bit yellow here on camera, but it's so beautiful. So a clear crystal quartz, you might want to get one. It helps clear, if you believe in it. If you don't believe in it, it's not going to work. But if you feel drawn to clear quartz, natural clear quartz, it will clear your energy field. Okay, because as a higher vibrational person, you attract a lot of, hate or spiritual attacks or like criticism, low energy. Also, you attract energy vampires who want your beautiful light. So set healthy boundaries. You're not Mother Teresa. You don't have to be there for everyone. Set boundaries and see that you can heal yourself if you do what you have been advised to do. And I love crystal quartz. Just keep it with you, and it will just cause so many good vibes, as well as, plants and bright colors and fresh air. And there are so many amazing tools. So now it's angel number time, my favorite time. What's a number that you have been seeing repeatedly? Mine's obviously 444 and 444. I see it almost every day in the craziest ways ever. Share yours with me if you like. Okay, so a message, and I'm going to be asking this hand from above, this loving ancestor. I feel like I'm hearing very loudly, this is a male passed on loved one for many of you. It's a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. It can be anyone else, but I'm feeling them very strongly, like a father figure or an older brother or like an uncle or grandfather. And your middle name might have been their first name. By the way, we choose our names as souls. Your names hold meaning. They reveal a lot about your purpose. And if you carry the name of some ancestor, it means that you share karma. And yeah, it's really true. So, fun fact about me, I have 3 middle names, and makes a lot of sense because they're all from ancestors. 12. I am a visionary. You are a visionary. You absolutely are a visionary. Your third eye is opening up. And the more you suffer, the more gifts you receive. And the more you see your suffering as training, the less it will hurt. And you will get unstuck very soon. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Many of you will turn your suffering into healing by doing art as a cure. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's not blah, blah, blah. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. This is everything I've been telling you. Others will benefit from you sharing your story in a way that is inspiring, and not, bleeding on people who didn't cut you, in an uplifting way, telling people that there is a higher purpose, that it all makes sense, and that healing is possible, and that what society tells us is a flaw or a mistake is actually, something powerful to unlock the divine strength within you. Number 12, you'll soon get unstuck. Do you want to see more numbers? And this reading is for the people who love my longer in-depth ones. So, wow, we get a lot of unique angel numbers here. I'm insightful. I am insightful. Do you understand how, there are many cards in this deck, and I've picked 2 that are about sight, your third eye. Trust and believe, you'll start to see many, many more things, and the messages will become a lot clearer and a lot safer for those of you who don't really trust it, if you do everything you've been advised to do. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. For those of you who are still watching, I told you, a powerful drive to know the oneness of all things is what you have. So your crown chakra will be opening up next if it's not, opened up already. Everything I've been telling you is written on this card. 2 and 9, it's up to 11, justice. Trust that your path is just. It's not unfair, it's a chosen fate. And the more you believe that, the easier it will get for you. And be creative. You need some kind of creative outlet to deal with your pain and have fun with these psychic abilities. I just do these things so often. I look up to the sky and, for example, I think of my dad and I'll see something in the clouds, or I'll just go for a walk and think of someone or no one at all. I'll just be in a certain frequency and I'll find feathers and butterflies. I share a lot of this in my community posts. You can do the absolute same. Or I intentionally ask for an answer through a song. I turn on my phone, Spotify is what I use. I do the auto shuffle. I ask for a message. I pick a random song and it's usually a very specific answer. You can do the same and you can train these things in a fun way. And I sometimes think I'm going crazy, but it's just so fun. Things are getting thrown at me all the time without me even asking for it, because I'm constantly in tune. Like, I think of a person and then I get a few people in a row commenting whose username is their name. Stuff like that, It will happen to you too. If it does, it just means you are on the right path. And it's a gift. I'm a leader. You are getting very, very cool numbers in this deck. I am a leader. You are a leader. You are definitely feeling like this fox here, like abandoned, disappointed, and lonely. If you identify with the 3D, okay, if you want to have, we do want this, but we choose the pain of not having it. A lot of friends or support from loved ones, or being successful in the eyes of society. We don't have that. You don't have it, probably, most of you. You're still a leader. You're leading the few lost souls. You're leading people just like you. But if you think that you're a victim and you're a failure, you'll never get to that stage. But I've been through so much, and I don't want sympathy or any praise, but my life's been living hell for 4 years. Since I was 4 years, that's a lot longer than that. I was in therapy for over 15 years for what happened to me, and awful things happened to me, but it's what made me discover and train my psychic abilities, and now I'm helping a lot of people. You can be just like me. We're not different. We all have the same skill set. It just depends on how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself, and what you decide to do with your pain. You can inspire, you can take action, you can heal, it's possible. And the biggest blessings, the biggest answers and insights come when life gets so dark around us. Why? Because the light shines brightest in the dark. And if you are a true light soul, naturally you'll be in the darkness if you want to see yourself as the light that you are. Okay, so in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. So, it doesn't matter how big this team is, right? It doesn't matter how many people you help, but you are here to help, and you are definitely here to then take it to the next level when your soul goes on your next mission, which I don't know what it will be. You might not come back to planet Earth and do this again. You might do something completely different in the ethereal realms on another platform, but you are here to help, okay? You can inspire so many other people by sharing your pain and not being one of those people who pretend everything's good, like those fake people living the social media lifestyle. If you are strong enough to show your wounds and talk about them, you will make someone else feel seen. And that alone is enough to, live your purpose and grow from it. I could go on and on about this and I'd become like terribly spiritual, and that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I hope this helped you. I really do. And trust and believe, you'll start to see so many more things, and you'll really start to appreciate you and who you are, and answers will come to you. And I can't wait for you to tell me what you have been seeing. So you'll be starting to see angels, or, you know, nature spirits, or loved ones in your dreams. All of that is possible. And if anyone can do it, it's you. It's people like you and me, because we're on the same boat. You're not alone. So this is your reading. It was very in-depth. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. If you want to let me know that you did, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. It helps other people like you find me. So leave an eye emoji if you don't know what to say. Subscribe and join the Angel Aura tribe if you want. Turn on the bell so that you'll be notified when I post new content, in case you never want to miss out. Thank you to my channel members and to everyone leaving supportive comments on here. Sending you so many blessings. Check out the links in the description box if you like, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.